There's a new threat now facing the Iraqi marvels, the centuries-old marvels of Iraq. These artifacts that have survived violence and wars are now facing a modern threat: climate change. We tell you more.
These are Iraq's archaeological marvels. Terracotta facades that have stood the test of time. They have survived millennia, seen the devastations of war. The Babylonian treasures have witnessed it all, but now they stand weak in the form of a modern threat: climate change. The historical treasures that were painstakingly unearthed are slowly disappearing again.
The recent climate changes greatly affected this site, so we say that quicksand began to cover this site. Large parts of this site were covered by quicksand as a result of drought and lack of cultivation in surrounding areas.
Iraq is one of the countries worst hit by climate change. Last year, it endured a dozen major sandstorms. The skies turned orange. Daily life was brought to a halt as people struggled to breathe. When the storms clear, layers of fine sand cover everything, including the Sumerian ruins of al-Aqarib. Sandstorms have slowly begun to reverse years of work, the time taken to unearth the many priceless artifacts. Archaeologists in Iraq have always had to shovel sand, but now the volumes are growing.
With this massive increase of quicksand in this area, it will probably cover in the next 10 years 80 to 90% of these sites. Even in the future, if excavation missions want to work in those sites, additional efforts will be needed to reveal some ruins.
In the past, looting of antiquities was the biggest threat at the ruins. Now, the changing weather and its impact on the land, especially creeping desertification, spell an additional threat to ancient sites all across southern Iraq. This is not all. The problem is compounded by salinization. During extreme heat, water on the land surface evaporates so quickly that the soil does not reabsorb the crystals, which are left behind as a crust.
والحل هو موجود يعني شرعت الحكومة هسه العراقية.
There is a solution. The Iraqi government has now begun directing a Department of Desertification in Dhikar to establish a green belt in the Al-Qathia area, dedicating $3.8 million to this department to bury these dunes or dig wells and for the afforestation of the international road to protect Al-Nasiriyah in general and the sites from these dunes.
The government has woken up to the challenge. They are working towards a solution, trying to contain the damage before it gets too late.